This is Lynn with Intero, and we're here for our first bike ride in Capitola. This right here is Donut Station in Capitola, as well as Many Hands, its new location. Many Hands is a art gallery, perfect for gifts during the holidays. And here I'm going to sneak through between the parking spaces here. And to the right is the Capitola Produce. Whoa. And the Fish Lady, where they serve fresh produce from the surrounding Monterey Bay areas. Okay, so continuing on, we are headed toward Bay, and to my left is the famous Gale's Bakery, crossing the street here. And on the left is also Grady's Liquor Store, but they also have sandwiches and deli. So I'm riding here on Capitola Avenue, headed toward the Capitola Village. And as we headed to the village, to the left is the police station, right there. And to my right is the Capitola Fire Station. Hello. Oh, and above is the train trestle. And just keep going straight, and that'll take you to the village. But I want to give you a detour, so I'm going to make a left here. And I'm going to show you, this is a new house that's coming up. Well, it's actually for sale right now. I'll talk about it. I'll give you a tour later. But I just wanted to show you how cute it is on the outside. And right around here, I have with me my husband, Druce. So say hi.
Hi.
So what do you think of this part of the village?
It's very cute. It's very tight, but it's very cute.
So a lot of these properties here are designated for vacation properties. So we made a right on Bay, and to my left right here is the wonderful Thai restaurant. What was it called? The Thai Basil. And
Cash only.
Yes, cash only, and they have a lot of rules. But it's fantastic. You gotta have it. It's great. And this is the village. It's very cute. Lots of shops. Clothing shops, touristy stuff, right? Candies,
Yeah, a lot of the stores have fared reasonably well during the pandemic, so it's nice to see them still in business.
So I'm going to be making a left here. And we're going to make another left. And this is called a promenade.
Esplanade.
Right? Esplanade. Promenade. So here on Esplanade in Capitola, there's a lot of great restaurants here, right by the ocean beachfront. And they did a great job with sheltering in place by providing a lot of outdoor dining options.
Yeah, they closed off half of the parking here just so that they could have some outdoor seating so that all the restaurants would be able to fare well regardless of what COVID zone we happen to be in at any given point in time.
Zilda's is a great breakfast place. They have outdoor dining. And there's my favorite, Tacos Morenos, with the famous street tacos. You got to try it. So right here on the right is the beach, and it's looks really nice, doesn't it? It's actually not the morning. It's actually this is in the evening, I believe, around 4:30.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could see my shadow and the helmet cam.
And we're coming up to there's a sort of an amphitheater at the end here where when again under more normal circumstances they will have concerts and live music. Often during the summers they'll have
The ukulele,
and they'll have movie nights for kids.
Yeah,
where
that's
they'll play a movie once a week.
yes, Saturday.
Yeah.
Right, that's a lot
So
of
you
fun.
have the bluff over there, and it's very tranquil right now, but you actually do get some people that surf out there when things are a little bit more, a little bit less tranquil.
And Capitola is known for a lot of the art festivals, right? Art and Wine Festival, as well as the Capitola Plein Air, which features artists from all over, and they paint throughout Capitola because there's so many cool and interesting places that you can paint outdoors. Oh, there's our favorite Britannia Arms. Great fish and chips there.
And sadly, they used to have one of the things. Oh, there's that little Morris.
Yeah. So I wanted to ride right by it for you to comment about a Morris.
Yeah. And so that's not just an ornament, too. I think that the owner actually uses that car to drive in every day. So you see that on the streets, nearly daily. He doesn't park it there and leave it there overnight.
It's really cute. So anyway, I didn't ride up by the Stairs of Doom.
Another event that they used to have here, sadly it's no longer in existence, was the Begonia Festival. And if you look at all the signs in Capitola, they all have a begonia on it because they were very well known for their begonias back in the 50s or so when they used to have a begonia farm. And sadly, the farms, the begonia farm obviously went away as
It's really 2 years ago.
Well, the begonia farms in Capitola went away a while ago, but we're still able to get begonias from another local farm. They were sort of imported, but then they stopped planting begonias, so they had to cancel the begonia festival.
What I meant is that they canceled the Begonia Festival about 2 years ago.
But they replaced it with the Capitola Festival, so they're still trying to replace it with something.
Yeah.
So we like our festivals.
Yes. So it's especially hard right now during sheltering in place.
Yeah.
We like our festivals and art.
Yeah.
And eating. So this is a hill. I know I look like I'm pedaling slow, and I am. I'm going to make a right, and there's like a little hill here.
You can't tell because Lynn's not breathing
So
hard,
slow.
but
That's why I'm doing this recording in post.
yes.
Yeah.
So the area that we're going into now is an area that they call Depot Hill. So there's an old train depot that used to be the center point for how you would get into Capitola by train.
Yeah, I'll show them that later.
And all this is a neighborhood sort of up, sort of on an elevation above the rest of Capitola. So you get a wonderful view and nice cliffs along the one side, but it's one of the nicer neighborhoods in Capitola.
Mm-hmm.
And just because of it's an interesting mix of a neighborhood because you get these really old houses from when Capitola was originally a resort town where you'd have these cabins. So that's an example of one that's been refurbished off to the right here. I don't know if you're going to get a good, you're kind of seeing it there. But some of them have been refurbished, and then you get these old Victorians as well, which are pretty unique. So here you get... go on. You go ahead.
So we're headed into my favorite view right here of Capitola. And this whole street right here is lit during the holidays with beautiful historic Victorians. And the the fire department comes out and they help and assist all the edges and create this really nice silhouette of white lights that trim this whole neighborhood.
There's one of those Victorians I was mentioning. It's actually for sale right now. If anybody's interested in buying a beautiful Victorian with an incredible view.
Ask me. So there's the view below of Capitola. Oh, there's a sign with a begonia. And I think I stop right here, and this is where there's a lot of surfers to the right. Oh, you can see them right there. And I find it really interesting that there's a little sign there that says parking for only 24 minutes. Not 25 or not 20, but very specific.
Well, 23 minutes clearly isn't long enough, and 25 minutes, come on, you're just camping out at that point.
Oh, wait, I'm pointing over there. I think that's pointing out to Moss Landing over there.
Yeah, on a clear day here, you can see all the way through to Monterey.
Yes.
Right
There it
toward
is.
the
There's
end,
Monterey. Yeah, I'm pointing.
And this is a nice little trail right along the cliffside here, and it's usually for pedestrians or cyclists. And it used to go a lot farther, but through some land movement, they had to cut some of the trail off.
Yeah, there was like a parallel road right here with trees, but it it fell off due to the erosion.
Yeah, nature's been reclaiming it.
Oh, and there's my favorite hedge. Isn't that cute? I don't know, what do you call that? A dinosaur?
I think it's a dragon.
Topiary?
Topiary dragon.
Yeah, that's our favorite neighbor with the tiki heads. He's great. I just love this neighborhood. It has so much charm, and the little bungalows, the summer bungalows are adorable.
And you'll see here that there's an artist that
Pelican.
made this, made all out of seashells, and he's also a local legend as well. It's something that you see that's very unique to Capitola is that a lot of people have these little porcelain sea stars up above their door, and they're all made by this guy. And apparently, he doesn't sell them, or doesn't have like a store that you can go. You literally have to go over and knock on his door and bribe him, and he'll
bribe him with a bottle of scotch or something, or
yeah,
you have to bring him something.
You have to come bearing gifts, and so you can always tell people who have made the pilgrimage by looking around and seeing
how many sea stars.
Yep.
Yeah. There's the sun setting.
So this is kind of an interesting part of Depot Hill, because the homes have a tendency of being a little bit larger, but they are also backed right onto that railroad that we talked about. Where we're coming up on the old train depot, which is now an inn, off here to the right, and they don't really run trains on that track anymore. They used to run the Polar Express, which was kind of an annual event, but the trestle became a little bit too weak for the
too rickety. Yeah.
So there's it's still a rather large, heated event right now.
I'm not showing the.
Yeah,
I think I'm merging. I'm concentrating on going straight road here. Sorry, guys.
But they're talking about turning that trail, that railroad now, into either a trail or a rail and trail. Some people are trying to get a light rail. Some people are trying to just have it turned into a walking and biking trail. Either way, it's going to be rather interesting. But yeah, if it ends up becoming a rail, I'm not sure I'd want to live on. Sort of back to
scary.
Back to it. Yeah. It's a rather nice little park right over there
for Pokemon Go.
Yes.
We've had many tournaments there.
And there's definitely a family of coyotes that live there. We can hear them every night.
There are coyotes. So we're back on Bay.
Yep.
Bay and Porter. So if you just go straight on this will lead you to Highway 1.
I think we're coming up once again on the famous Gale's Bakery. That's one of the negative things about living in Capitola.
Positive.
you live way too close to Gales, and that means that you're gonna gain 10 pounds if you move here.
It's like instead of the freshman 10, you've got the Capitola 10.
Yes, that's the Gales 10.
There it is, Gales. There we have it. And so I'm going to be ending the bike route here, pretty close to where we started. Oh, I know. I think I'm going to finish off and turn on at the breakfast place.
The cookhouse.
The cookhouse, that's it.
Which is
there
another
we go.
famous local hangout.
That's right. So you'll have to try that. All right. So thank you for joining me on this tour. And if you're interested in riding with me at some point, please join me. And you could just text me at 831-346-2743 and let me know what city you're interested in riding. And I'd love to go on a tour with you. Thanks. Bye-bye.